Hey everyone, Melissa Lujan here with you guys. I know I spoke with you guys last week on I'm going to be speaking soon. So here's the thing, I was getting in my head. I was feeling a little insecure. And I thought to myself like, man, what if I choke? I don't want to choke in front of these people. The stages I'm speaking on, they have a way of doing things. I want to respect that, but then I want to get on stage and kind of just do my thing. But there has to be order, I know there has to be a way of doing things and I got to respect that. But here's the thing, okay? A word came to my mind. Authenticity. Being authentic, sorry. So, what is that? It's being genuine and it's being real. I believe it's being true to oneself. These days and age, you do not see a lot of people being authentically themselves, okay? A lot of people have lost who they are, who Christ birthed them to be. We go out there and we see people with the same body type, the same face, the same features now. And that's not what God designed. He made us the way He made us. And I have to tell myself that sometimes when I wear makeup, it's like, hey, is that what you look like? But, I have to have faith that, I look good with or without it. But it makes me feel good. So I know a lot of people do things to make themselves feel good. But when you lose that beautiful person you were, and a lot of you still are, but I don't recognize a lot of people anymore. I grew up with a lot of people. I run into them. I'm like, hey, like I didn't recognize them. And so here's the thing. The Kardashians started a trend. Plastic surgery became a thing. Fillers, all this stuff. And it saddens me because a lot of us, it shows insecurity and people get mad at that. But when we enhance things, change things, we obviously were not happy with our former selves. If you're happy, you're not going to change something. I'm sorry. Let's be real. A lot of people are being dishonest about that. So authenticity, okay? Be who you are. Don't lose who God created you to be. Don't be unrecognizable, okay? Because a lot of times, I'm going to tell you, beauty fades. And what's in here matters. And if we're ugly in here, people are going to see right through that. And I think it's more important to be genuine and real. To be who you're meant to be. By Christ's identity in each and every one of us. So, what does that have to do with me speaking? I realize that if God tells me no, and I go on these stages and He's like, hey, this was a one-time thing with these people. I just opened up this door for something else. Then I have to respect that, okay? But I want to be who I am. I feel like He birthed a message in me that this is a time that He has me being more bold than usual, and He wants me to speak. He wants me to speak to others. And what is more important is the prize. And what is the prize? The prize is the message that God has given me to give others, right? So here's the thing. If I die today, or my death is coming soon, the most important thing is that I shared a message of Christ, the gospel. I share things like this, and that's what's important, you guys. We have got to find what God has in each and every one of us. We all have a purpose, and we have to serve that purpose. And I believe that we are meant to reach each other, reach others. And that's what I realize. I want to get on stage and I want to be my authentic self and reach others with the message that Christ has given me. The authentic message that He has given me to speak out there. So be your authentic self. What does Christ have you to do? What is the gift that He's given you? Use it. Don't waste it. Because tomorrow's not promised. And when I realized that I need to be authentic, I need to appreciate what Christ has for me and what He's created me to be. He didn't create me to be you guys or my friends or whoever. I'm Melissa. And that's what's important. I am powerful and I am strong, and you guys are strong through Christ who strengthens you, who strengthens I, right? So we have to remember that, it's okay and normal to have fear. It's okay. It's normal. It's being human. But we can't stay in that fear. So something happened yesterday. I was pretty ticked off. Someone stole my identity, tried to buy a car. But I called all, like Equifax and FICO and all of them, Experian, whatever. And I shut it down. And the place that they were trying to do, someone was trying to buy a car in my name. So what I did was I made sure the authorities and them got alerted at that dealership. I am strong through Christ. I'm very bold and I don't play around. You know, I will not sit back and let anyone take advantage of me ever. I will not. I can come across nice. I'm not a diva. I had someone tell me I don't work with divas. Hey, I'm not a diva, but I'm not one to be walked all over. So that's what makes me me. And there's been times where I was ashamed of my boldness and me speaking up at places and wish that I was more quiet. And there is a time that we should shut our mouths, but not when we're meant to share a message. And the message to you guys is, be your authentic self. What is your purpose? What does God have you to do? He created your face and he loves your face the way it is. He loves your body the way it is. Believe me, I get, there's nothing wrong with getting healthy, losing weight. But when you change your appearance so bad to where you're not authentically you, a part of you starts losing that identity. And I'm telling you guys, you don't think you do, but you do. And people can see through that. You know? Christ is looking down and he's like, man, I made you this way. I love you. I created you. Are you not happy with what I am doing? You're not happy with the baker, the maker, the one who made you? You know, so those are things that I realize. There's nothing wrong with taking care of your temple. There's nothing wrong with, exercising and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to be your authentic self. Because once you lose what Christ has created you to be and what he has for you, the message, the power of him that he has in you, that face, the genuine, that he has in you to be genuine and real, your reality becomes so different that you lose yourself in Christ. And we become what the world has created us to be. And that's lost, broken, insecure, in fear, and wanting to be something other than ourselves. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to rise up. I'm going to do my best on these stages. And if I mess up, I'm going to get back up and try again. Because I know that God has a purpose for me and he has a purpose for y'all. So being authentic, genuine, real. And I believe most important, it is who God has you to be. Who he has created you to be. Y'all don't forget that. Anytime you look at yourself in the mirror, say, you know what, Lord, thank you for making me different. There's nothing wrong with being different, guys. I know I like to be out there and I like to see different races, different colors, different body types, different messages, even if they're a little bit alike, but you see something in everyone different when they speak it. You can go to 10 churches and hear the same message, but it may be one pastor that reaches you. And maybe maybe I'm going to reach certain people and I won't. But that's okay, because Jesus wasn't liked by the crowd either, right? So that's something that stuck to me. Not everyone received Jesus. The right people will receive you. And he created everyone to do so. But we all have different gifts. So people resonate or they don't. And that's okay. Be yourself. It's okay. Bye. Take care.